Students who come to us go and see a lot of theatre. We're lucky that we're quite close to central London, and they see a range of shows.
We discuss some of its themes, we discuss how it's made, we discuss the audience. You'll be doing a lot of making. We have 5 or 6 studio spaces that are fully equipped with lights and sound and all kinds of technical capabilities.
The campus has some age to it. There are all sorts of wonderful little nooks and crannies around campus that make for really interesting performance spaces.
Students can study acting, directing, design, but they can also think about a whole range of different aspects of theatre and diverse identities, thinking about gender and race in relation to theatre.
We have faculty who specialise in all sorts of different research areas, so the students are really given exposure to a number of different things. We are a program that requires the students to experience that entire range. There are 2 different programs. One is focused a bit more on performance studies and on how sort of theatre interacts with the world, with politics, and the other is focused a little bit more on things like arts management and technical theatre.
And the 2 share a lot of modules, so the cohorts on both of those degrees get to spend a lot of time together, but also have a sense of themselves as separate cohorts as well. We try to encourage a sense of the socio-political aspects of theatre, so really encouraging students to think about what theatre is for, what purpose it serves in the world.
I care deeply about the ways in which other countries and European countries take up each other's theatre. So when Europe imports something from Japan, or when Japan performs Shakespeare, what are the dynamics? What does that say about political situations? What does that say about social situations? And what does that say artistically about the nature of theatre? I found a lot of them haven't really read much African or Asian theatre, and to get to introduce Nobel Prize winning playwrights from other countries to students is always a bit of a treat.
We have a section where we look at guided tours as performance, and the students recently enjoyed going on a guided tour of London through the lens of Jack the Ripper, thinking about how London is performed through certain stories that get told about it. The students were really fired up thinking about how that gets performed, but also what gets left out, what happens in these tours when the victims are only seen as victims and not as people.
It is also exciting that our students are passionate about things. Certainly by the end of the 3rd year, they've figured out what it is that they care about, and it's always exciting to work with somebody who's passionate about something.
My proudest moment is always graduation. We get to sit at the back of the stage and watch our students graduate, and so every single year I watch nearly 100 of our students walk before me in front of their parents and families and friends, and I think that is always my proudest moment.